Hi, everybody. Monday again, but we started a new month. I just finished my session with my group in Spanish, so now I'm sharing the cards with you. Don't know if anybody is going to be online, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to change a little bit the energy here, and I'm going to use one of my tuning forks. And if you hear, just let me know. And I'll talk about May in general, the card that actually popped out for this month, which is an interesting card. It's a card that it's called the gift. As you see, there is a woman here with a tree, and it's a conscious card because normally the cards that I painted that it's dark, it's night, it means that they're trying from your unconsciousness to actually tell you that something needs to be changed, but it takes some time to integrate that. Now, the cars that are daylight, it's because part of you it's already conscious and you only need to finish that process. Now, I'm going to read a little bit, just some of the things that the card says, because the card 38, it's an interesting card. It's about you integrating a lot of things. That's for May, okay? And if we consider that we had the eclipse on Saturday night, I don't know how you felt, but I felt that there was a lot of emotions and things going on, and the energy on Sunday on Vesak Beltan, it was very strong, lots of energy. My head was like this. There was a lot of energy coming down as well. And it feels that remembering that actually this month in May, the 16th, is full moon. What I felt this morning in meditation is that we have the first part of these 2 weeks to clear out what doesn't contribute for us to feel more whole, totally whole, because we have a feminine and a masculine side, but we have more aspects. Now, when you have done this, actually, what happens with May is that your ancestors, when you clear up things that they're not yours, that maybe they were borrowed, and that's the second card for this week, which is the work that we need to be done this week and the beginning of the next. It's about letting go expectations and objectives that are not yours, that you have inherited. You have made them yours, but they are not. Could be family ones, social ones, cultural ones, deeper ones, but they need to just go. Okay? Um, the present or gift that your ancestors are giving when you have done this clearance of these patterns, it's a stability inside you that you didn't have before. It's kind of a peace, a serenity, that even though things still move outside, this still is there, is a reminder of who you are. Okay? Now, it's a time, May, to open up to receive help from many sources. It could be therapies, it could be an online thing that you fancy or that you feel it resonates with you, it could be a book, a situations, but that you open up to feel receptive to anything that comes to you from the universe to actually clarify where you are and next step, what do you need to do now? Okay, so anything that comes up over May, if we consider that the 1st of May, it's an abundance day, fertility day, May is going to be about that. Open up to receive because it's there, and ask for that to your higher selves and to your guides. We have a team of guides that you need to talk to them to actually support you. One of the things that takes more courage is to trust what you don't see and to trust the universe, because sometimes it's easy to go into the control freak syndrome and try to be everywhere. And I'm saying that because I've been there. There's still a part of me that does that, but I'm aware of it. But living behind the control freak and going into the flow and trust is very important in this month to be able to receive everything that you need to receive. Now, as I said, the card of the gift, it's about one, searching the joy and the happiness inside yourself and seeing it in everybody else, in everything you do. And telling yourself, you can do that in meditation, that you delight yourself in everything you experience every day. You can put your name in front of, but actually searching for that space. That's one. The other one is, I allow that my heart shines, okay, from the deepest of my being, okay, and I give myself love and to others for those that want to accept it. Because this is a reminder that sometimes we go into toxic relationships, things that are not good for us, just because it's a comfort zone that it's familiar. And it could be maybe you are in one, or maybe you have been in one. And maybe at the beginning it doesn't look like, or even friendships, people that only demand, demand, demand. And that happens very much with between empathics and narcissists, because the narcissist is very self-centered in a toxic way, because it's not bad to be with you. But there's certain empathics that go into the victimhood, and they want to fix the other person, the narcissist that show certain kind of abilities to sell himself or herself. And this kind of relationship can be at the end very painful. So this is a reminder about that. You give love to those that have accepted where they are, so they can accept where you are, and they're open to receive, like you're open to receive and give. Okay. Now another one is love opens me and heals me. I think this is a decree and affirmation that you can do when you meditate about yourself, because love, if it's not love, it won't open you and heal you. Okay. uh, there's certain experience that you need to go through to heal certain aspects, but when it comes to relationships, if it's not love, then ask yourself what's being there. Is it fear? Is it abandonment? Is it fear of rejection? Whatever it is. Okay. Now, the other one is, I am in silence and I hear the song of my soul, or the song of my heart. We all have a melody, all of us. It's about hearing which one it is. And that sometimes can be complicated. Now, I don't think I have recorded this one in English. It's a meditation that I channeled long time ago in 2003. It's in Spanish in my YouTube channel in Spanish. If some of you that are listening to me here and does speak Spanish too, or understand it very well, the meditation, it's not very difficult to follow because I speak slowly. And it's called The Flame Within. I put it recently up when the war started, just because it can be practiced with your family members or with a group of friends. And it's about spreading a lot of light and love, so everybody comes into coherence and awareness about these situations. Okay? Now, this is the card of May, which is, I say again, the gift. Now, the other one, and unfortunately, I cannot hang the cards here because I don't have a community. I only have 40 followers. So whenever people share these and you subscribe here, if you help me, maybe at the end it would be possible to do this, because in my Spanish channel I don't have them there. Now, the card for this week, it's the card of purification. You see the woman here with a dove. That is a representation of your soul, your connection. Now, your soul, it's something that you need to feel that it's present, okay? Now, the tipi, it's an invitation for people to come in. You see that there is an open fire there. Now, this time, you put the fire there yourself. It's nobody else who came in and actually put the fire. It's about power. So now you are the one aware that you have power. Maybe in the past you gave it away, but this week it's about letting go, I said before, expectations that are borrowed or objectives. Let go of all that. You need to actually clarify what is yours. What do you want? That is not what you borrow from family, from your community, from whatever you have so far done. Now, this is an invitation to go to the simple, to rest, trust, and to burn everything that you have accumulated that is not yours. Okay? Let go of the past, of whatever it's not real of you, so that the real comes out. Now, the tipi has a big moon and a little sun. For me, here is a connection that everybody needs to experience this way with the divine feminine. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but actually honor this, to be able to recognize that in you. Now, the card of purification, it's a strong one. Okay. Now, for those who meditate, I don't know if you ever try a Vipassana, which is a 10 days silence retreat. You don't have to go to a place. If you can manage to actually borrow a place from a friend or somebody and go into a retreat, possibly this week and the following week are the best, because we had the eclipse, and on the 16th of May, we have full moon. And for me, it feels like it's a time of letting go of stuff that is still there, taking you to places that are unnecessary, because sometimes we have shift, we have jump, but there's still 5% of us that is still there nagging. I'm reminding that you cannot do this. No, please. Oh. And that's the 5% that maybe needs to let go. Okay. Now, these cards are healing cards. I'm going to soon have in my website a session with me where you can have the card downloaded and you can work with it. And normally I recommend, because I've been using them. I finished them in 2002, because it lasts 10 years that I downloaded the information, between 1993 until 2002-3 was. And then I use it with clients, in session, in concerts at the end for readings, in my women's group, in different groups that I was teaching, in the trainings of sound healing, on my therapy groups. And so people have used it over the years. Everybody wanted to buy them, but since the publisher was not there to help, I understood that maybe they have to be used in a different way. So they have to be passed from me to you to do a personal work, which I recommend when I transmit, and you can download the card for yourself. You basically sleep with them. You can put them on your body as well, but especially under your cushion. That's where it works best. Okay, so this is the information for this week and for May. So we said that the card of the gift is the one for May, and the card of purification is for this week from the 2nd until the 8th of May. So happy to be here and share this with you. And if you have any questions, just write here and I will try to answer. See you soon. Bye-bye.